Okay, now let's move on to the George Zimmerman murder trial in Florida. We're talking about, proceedings getting underway Monday with jury selection, but today they're in court right now in Sanford, Florida, and we're looking at live pictures, I think right now, still live, yes? No. Live pictures right now, and we're talking about a testimony that's taking place as they try to verify the voice. Trying to go through voice recognition of the 911 call. Was it George Zimmerman that was calling for help? Was it Trayvon Martin, the 17-year-old ultimately killed? Was it him calling for help? Avery, why is this significant? Why have this right now, trying to establish whether this is going to be significant in this trial? So, Richard, you have colliding expertise here. You've got one expert who says that it's impossible to examine a scream to try to compare it to the speaking voice. You've got another expert who says that it sounds like the voice of someone who is young. The scream is indicative of that of a younger voice, Trayvon Martin, as opposed to George Zimmerman. So how will this expert, testimony be extrapolated? How will it be compared? How will the judge try to surmise that one expert's opinion is better than the other? Because that's what it boils down to, right? The judge's opinion.
That's what it boils down to, Fred. And here, this judge has rolled over to every request the prosecution wants. So I think, in the end, the judge is going to allow the experts to testify and then tell the jury it's up to you to determine which experts you think are more reliable, more credible, and you make a determination on your own. But more importantly, in this Zimmerman hearings this week, Fred, was the prosecutorial misconduct. When the government hides evidence from the defense, when they intentionally hide it, as this lead prosecutor has done and has testified to by employees under his control, it's outrageous. And I don't know the level of sanction that should be imposed.
What evidence are we talking about?
It's horrible.
Specifically which?
There's
that
evidence.
Is being hidden?
There's evidence that was on Trayvon Martin's cell phone that was not turned over. It was disclosed to the lead prosecutor, and his response was, we'll have to deal with it.
You're talking about the text messages,
Doesn't matter.
The photographs?
He dealt with it in the opening, not in the trial. It was only for the opening statement.
Okay, so Richard, establish that first, and then Avery?
Yeah, it's only for the opening statement you can't mention it. In the opening statement, it doesn't mean it's not going to come into trial. I believe they're going to come in because they are relevant to the condition and the state of mind of Trayvon Martin. And for the government to withhold this and not, when they have a Brady obligation to turn this over and they don't do it, it's outrageous conduct by the prosecutor.
Okay, we're running out.